we are welcoming the Minister, Honorable Ramokgopa, who is coming to join us. Yesterday in the city we had a couple of outages, and I think the main one was Kwagga, which left 58% of the residents of Tshwane without power for a couple of hours. So it was important for us to come and obviously we were going to come as the city to inspect this, but when we have the Minister, we asked to say, Minister, can you come and support us? Because the problem may, because the obvious you would have seen that there's Eskom on one side and City of Tshwane on the other side. When we talk about how do we fix it and how do we move forward, we need the Minister's support. I think what is also important to mention is that in the past 10 days, there is an area that is supplied by Pyramid substation. The substation bent on the 2nd of October, and we were able to energize this morning around 4 o'clock. And in Soshanguve as well, we had a case of theft and vandalism yesterday morning. We were able to energize today, even though we were planning to energize by Sunday, but the teams were able to move the deadlines forward. It's not a crisis. It's been, unfortunate incidents that obviously have inconvenienced the residents. But I think what is important for us is that the teams were responsive, the councillors were on the ground to just make sure that the residents have the information as when it is required, so that we don't have panic that the city of Tshwane is burning. There was no such a thing. And I think the patience of residents and their understanding the moment they realized what happened. So basically what happened here is that initially we thought it was the transformer that went down, which was going to be a bigger crisis. However, it wasn't, and the team is going to start working on restoring what was damaged yesterday. And of course, we're going to have to work on a long-term plan. But for now, I can confirm that all the areas that are being supplied here, they've been energized as of this morning, and Soshanguve is on, Pyramid is on, and all other substations.
In the long term, we need to initiate a number of interventions. So we have made the point consistently that the aging distribution infrastructure presents a significant risk in relation to the availability of electricity. I mean, insulation failure, this substation, I'm advised, was constructed about in 1973. So you're talking about the infrastructure that is about 51 years of age. Of course, it takes a significant amount of money to replenish, to maintain this infrastructure. So one of the things that we are working on is to see how best we can collaborate and cooperate with municipalities to ensure that we are able to refurbish, replenish this infrastructure using new technology. But of course, there are realities that are confronting us amongst many municipalities, and Tshwane is no exception. There is that their financial position is significantly compromised, and that undermines their ability to invest the required amount of capital to be able to refurbish this infrastructure. I was saying to the executive mayor that we have identified a number of pilot municipalities that we want to work with, first on the debt issue, but secondly on how best we can cooperate with them in refurbishing this infrastructure. There's two of those municipalities, two of them are metros. So the one is Buffalo and the second one is Tshwane. And we are confident that sitting with them we can find more enduring solutions. We will be in Limpopo on Sunday. We have identified communities that hitherto were not electrified. We're going to use modern forms of technology, if you like, cleaner forms of connection that doesn't require, if you like, being grid tight. So we're going to showcase what is possible. And of course, these are some of the technologies that we borrowed when we went with the president on the state visit to China.